Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm Miss Minutes, and it's my job to catch you up before you stand trial for your crimes. So settle in.
Now, hang on just a minute.
And we'll get you in front of a judge in no time.
Who actually believes this crap?
Sir, I'm used to your ticket.
No. Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know how we're doing.
What do you want from me? You put our timeline in chaos. I want you to help us fix it.
What could possibly go wrong?
Trusting Loki is not a good idea.
Do I get a weapon?
Gear up.
Don't those
Absolutely not.
Original series streaming Wednesday, June 9th, only on Disney+.
Today, another trailer has dropped for Loki, and this time we get a little bit of a deeper look into the TVA. During the first half of the trailer, we hear the mascot of the TVA, Miss Minutes, a 1950s-style cartoon character, talking to those who have been arrested by the TVA and attempting to give them a warm welcoming to the TVA headquarters. However, as you probably could have guessed, this bureaucratic organization is anything but nice, even if the amount of people that mess with the time stream are few. We see Loki forced through processing in quite a rough manner and put into a line that is empty but still a long pointless maze, where he questions the seriousness of the TVA and his situation, only to end up seeing another variant disobey a guard and end up murdered with absolutely no reaction from anybody nearby. This trailer really builds up the harshness of the TVA, showing that the bureaucratic monotony and the brutalist architecture has desensitized all the TVA agents, making you question if they really are actually going to be good guys in Loki's story. With this new insight, we do see that although the TVA might not have any sort of moral high ground though, Loki is even less trustworthy, especially because this is Loki near his villainous peak. And many in the TVA clearly do not trust Loki, including Judge Renslayer and Hunter B-15, the TVA agent who took away Loki's knives. But one person does seem to have a small amount of trust or faith in Loki, and that appears to be Mobius and Mobius. And it appears that Mobius is the only one in Loki's corner, possibly because he's a fan or because he himself is on a short leash and is trying to prove himself to the TVA. Another interesting thing here to ask is how often does the TVA actually get involved with other beings across the timeline? This question comes up because of the existence and purpose for Miss Minutes, as well as her greeting and offer to allow those visiting to give the TVA a review. Since Loki is the only variant left after the other variant is killed, the question really comes up: how often are there other variants that are brought into the TVA? How often does the TVA have to get involved to fix the timeline? And how many stories end up like Loki's and not in execution like the other variant? So perhaps, on top of the monotonous bureaucracy, many of the TVA agents might just be fairly bored, including Mobius. So perhaps Mobius sees Loki as a chance to do something other than a simple desk job, and he's using Loki as an excuse to explore the timelines and get some fresh air. And then there's always the question of how much Loki's story will tie into Asgard. Part of this question for me comes up because of the scene that looks like a possible Bifrost ring surrounding a strangely shaped or destroyed asteroid. Could this possibly be a version of Asgard after Ragnarok, possibly reforming and repairing, setting up its return and Loki's return in Thor: Love and Thunder? And as always, the scene where Loki parachutes out and is picked up by the Bifrost, will we be seeing Thor and Heimdall along with the return of Asgard? While this teaser does end up leaving more questions than answers, it is one more great trailer to get us excited for Loki, which is now less than a month away. So do you think the TVA will end up being a force for good, or do you think it's being set up as an evil organization in the MCU? And how do you think Asgard will play a part in Loki's story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and then like this video and subscribe to the Marvelous Wave to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.